guys, my name is Daniela and welcome back to another video, or if you're new, welcome to my channel. As you guys saw from the title, today's video is going to be a fall inspired makeup look, a really just soft autumn makeup look, something you can do just every day. And so without further ado, let's just get started. Okay, first things first, I feel like everyone says this and everyone already knows this, but first things first is skin prep. Now I already prepped my skin, as you can see. So yeah, I already prepped my skin. As you guys can see, I just went in with some like serums and like Vaseline moisturizers and stuff like that. And if you guys do want a skincare routine video, I will definitely do that. But yes, you guys can see I already prepped my skin, looking all glowy. We want a really dewy base and something for the makeup to grip on. Speaking of grip, now we're gonna go in with primer. For my primer, we're gonna be using the e.l.f. matte putty primer. I feel like I use this for like every makeup look, but it truly just does what I need it to do. So we're just gonna go in with that. Okay, and so after our primer, we're gonna get started with concealer. Okay, so first we're gonna go in with the Pro Touch Full Cover Concealer. This is in the shade 420 or Chestnut. And we're basically just gonna put this, I make a 5 on my cheeks. I saw somebody do this hack, and this is just for like the base concealer, because we're gonna go in with more concealer. But basically you draw like a 5. And a bit on the chin, nose, and forehead. And then we're gonna go ahead and just blend this out with a nice and dense brush. Alright, and so now that we finished blending, we're gonna go in with another concealer. This is the Pro Touch, the LA Girl Pro Touch Conceal in Beautiful Bronze. And what I like to do is I just want to apply some on my hand. And then I use this little brush applicator to apply it on the areas that I want to add concealer on. Outer corners, just to kind of get rid of those like dark circles. Oh my gosh, you guys want to know what I just forgot? And I don't know how I forgot this. You guys, I forgot my makeup headband. How could I? I was like, my hair is low-key getting in the way. Like, I did not literally have this right next to me. Let's put this on. All right, and so now that that's on, let's go ahead and continue with our makeup. But yes, we are continuing with our concealer. Okay, and so now we can go ahead and blend that all out. We're gonna start from bottom to top and just blend all of that out. Okay, oh my gosh, there's a squirrel outside in my backyard. Guys, look. And so now we're gonna go in with a even lighter concealer. I use it's another LA Girl Pro Touch. Like, y'all, this is my holy grail, like holy grail right here. But anyways, we're gonna go in and highlight only the parts that we want to brighten in our faces. So once again, we are going to be putting it in our inner corners, and any background noise you hear, please ignore that too. But once again, places that we want to be highlighted, put a little bit on our nose. Some people say they don't like chin highlight. I don't get what the issue is. I actually love chin highlight, so just do whatever you like. But let's go ahead and blend that in as well. You guys, another thing that I love about fall is how just it's like such like a warm toned season, which is why I switched up some of my jewelry. As you guys can see, I'm wearing all gold jewelry. I really used to be a silver girly, but like now you can literally see all of my jewelry is gold, and I'm honestly living for it. I just love how much of a warm tone season it is, which is also why we're going to be using more warm tones in this makeup look. So now that we are done blending all of that out, we're going to go in with a warm toned liquid blush, or in this case I'm just going to be using a lipstick. I'm going to be using this Ruby Kisses matte lipstick in the shade Vampire Red. And so we're gonna go ahead and just create a little swatch of that. Put some on our nose and chin. I love using lipsticks as a blush. I feel like it works way better than cream blush, in my opinion. But yeah, guys, now we're just gonna go ahead and start blending this out. I'm a really big person when it comes to blush. I just love blush so much. So I do just have a little bit of blush blindness. Blush blindness, what is that? No, but I do think that I do have a little bit of blush blindness. So I am going to be going in with more blush after this. If you're not such a blush person, you obviously don't have to. You can just stop here, or you don't even have to put blush at all. But I feel like blush does really make the whole like autumn look, in my opinion. And we're just gonna go in with a little bit more on like the front of our face, and only for my cheeks, that's it. And we're gonna go ahead and blend that out as well. I feel like when it comes to autumn makeup, it's more like subtle and kind of less dramatic. I feel like just the whole fall season is like that, compared to like summer or spring where it's more like bright shades. I feel like I feel like fall is more like on the natural side of things. Oh my gosh, guys, I love this blush. What do you guys think? Are you guys a blush person or not? I'm a blush person. Anyways, now we're going to move on to our eyebrows. I don't really do much for my eyebrows. I actually recently plucked them, as you guys can see. Can you guys notice that I just plucked my eyebrows? But I feel like I've low-key become immune to like the pain of plucking my eyebrows. I remember when I first started, like it was really bad. Like I would literally, like after every hair, I would like, you know, but now it's just like take it off and like move on to the next hair. Like I don't know, I've kind of just, I don't know, I think it's because I've been doing it for so long now that the pain just isn't as bad, and it's definitely more tolerable. So yeah. Anyways, we're gonna start off with a spoolie and just brush those eyebrows hairs. I know my eyebrow hairs are like really hard to manage, but it's okay. We're gonna work with them anyways. They're gonna have to learn to work with us. But we're gonna go in with a black slanted eyebrow. Also ignore my nails. I'm gonna do my nails. I'm taking these off, so just ignore that. I just go in with this brown eye pencil, and I just apply some of that on the brush. If you have like a eyebrow putty or whatever you want to call it, you can go ahead and use that too. I used to have one, but I ran out, and it was actually really good. Like I should probably get another one, but this is what we're gonna use for now. And then I have my mirror right here, so I'm gonna be looking into this. But you basically want to just do like the outer corners, fill in the outer corners. At least for me, I feel like you kind of want to avoid the inner corners of your, not inner corners, but like the start of your eyebrow, because that's what gives that really unnatural look, and that's not really what we're going for this makeup look. So we're just gonna focus on filling in the outer corners of our eyebrows. And you kind of want to stop like where your eye is. Like you see where your eye matches up, like that is where you want to stop filling in. And so the rest of this area, so like for the rest of this area, you want to just not fill that in. And we did the same thing to the other side. And so now we're gonna go in with some concealer, Now we don't want to do a lot because you know, we want to keep this makeup look looking very fresh and just natural. So for the concealer, we want to make it look like we don't have on concealer on our eyebrows. Like we just want to make it look like our eyebrows are just naturally that just clean and crisp, and like we just got them waxed and threaded. Like we just got our eyebrows threaded. And so I'm mixing in the lighter shade and the darker shade of concealer that I showed you guys earlier. I went ahead and mixed that on my hand, and now we're just going to line that, but you don't want to get it too close to, you don't want to like touch the eyebrow hairs, you know, because we want to make it look as natural as possible. Okay, now I know that looks kind of crazy right now, but we're gonna go ahead and blend that in. And when you're blending it in, you want to be careful to not touch the eyebrow hairs, because I feel like that's what makes it start to look like you have makeup on your eyebrows, and that's not what we're going for. So we're gonna go ahead and start to blend that in. Okay guys, and so this is what I meant by like cleaning up around your eyebrows, but you don't want to make it seem too obvious that you have makeup on your eyebrows. And so yes, this is what we're looking like. And now we're gonna go in with contour. We're gonna start with nose contour. I love nose contour. I don't know about you guys. I know some people don't like it, or some people think that like it looks unnatural. Unfortunately for me, I am always going to be doing my nose contour. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, and for the nose contour, we're going to be using the Maybelline New York Unstoppable eyeliner. Now I know this is an eyeliner, but I use it as a contour stick. So we're gonna go ahead and contour. You want to be very light with your contour. Also make sure it is the right shade for, you know, the shadow. Make sure it's not too warm tone, because then it'll look like a bronzer. Now you can kind of do that if you're going for a more just warm look in general, but if you're just doing an everyday look, you want to make sure that it's not too warm tone. Try to find a more cool toned contour stick or powder or something. And so now we're just gonna go ahead and blend that out. I have this brush here and just blend out all of that. And if you think you put on a little bit too much contour, you can always go in with a brush with concealer on and kind of just clean up the sides or wherever you feel like you over apply, and also just clean up. And so yeah, that's what our nose contour looks like. I feel like it always eats. Y'all can continue hating on nose contour, but I'm gonna stay contouring my nose. I don't know about y'all, but yeah. Okay, and now for our favorite part, eye makeup. So like I said earlier, fall makeup is a really just warm tone makeup look. So I have this palette right here, and I'm going to be using, first, please ignore how dirty it is. Okay, so yeah, for the base, we're gonna be using this shade. You can kind of see it, it's just this brown, and we're just gonna apply that to the base of our eyelids. All over your eyelid. And you can see it just gives that like matte brown natural shade. And so next we're gonna go in with this kind of like, I don't know what you would call this, like burnt, like this dark brownish red, this shade right here. And we're gonna do that on the outer corners. I'm gonna use, and it gives that like smoky kind of like fall crisp leafy vibe. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just saying words at this point. Outer corners, smoke that out. Okay, we're gonna go in with this like sparkly red color. I have a feeling it's gonna be very vibrant. I've never used this before, but you can see it right there. And we're gonna kind of add this to like the base, like the very first layer of our eyelid. So let's try this. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it so much. And for the last shade, it's a lot lighter and a more like ashy, brownish, reddish. And we're gonna add that to the more upper layer, kind of just to blend everything together. And I really do love this makeup look, this eyeshadow look. It screams fall. Like, oh my gosh, yes. I think I'm gonna go back in with that dark outer corner color and just make that a little bit more prominent. Oh my gosh. What do we think? I love it. And now it's eyeliner time. For eyeliner, we are going to be using the e.l.f. Expert Liquid Eyeliner. This is the really skinny one, but I love it. And so we're going to be making a pretty skinny, thick, short eyeliner. We're not going to be doing anything super dramatic, especially since my eyelashes are already like in the way. Okay, and so after our eyeliner, we're going to be going in with a waterliner. This is the LA Girl Colors or LA Colors gel lip liner. We're going to be using it as a water liner. Like, look at that. Oh my gosh. Okay, and so we're done with that. And last but not least, for our fall makeup, for our eye makeup, we're going to be going in with some mascara, mostly just bottom mascara since I already have lashes. And if you guys are wondering about the eyelashes that I'm using these two. These are the Magify false eyelashes. This is what they look like. I got these off of Shein. And then I also have these lash clusters, and I kind of just like mix and match them. But if you guys do want a more like detailed eyelash tutorial, then go and leave it down below and I'll probably get to that soon. But yeah, I feel like these lashes are just like perfect. Like, they're kind of like manga lashes, but then they're kind of also like full, so they just give that like, I don't know, but I love it. Okay, and now for my personal favorite part, we're finally doing our lips. Now, I do want a more like matte lip color, or lip, what do I say? Matte lip. So we're actually gonna be first we're gonna be using some setting powder. Not a lot, but we're gonna be using some setting powder and a brush and kind of just doing that, putting some over our lip to make it matte. Okay, and so now that our lips are matte, we can finally get started. We're gonna start with our lip liner. I have this lip liner here. The name of it smudged off and I don't remember where it's from, but it's just this like dark reddish brown. And we're gonna start by overlining our Cupid's bow. And then blending that out. And so now that that has all been blended out, we're gonna go in with the same lip liner that we used for my under eye makeup, or to line my waterline. Go ahead and line that and then blend that into the middle of the lips. And now for the lipstick. We're using the same lipstick that we used for our blush to match, and we're gonna go ahead and just apply that. Oh my gosh, I love this shade. It's so fall. Like, can y'all tell me this is not fall? Nobody can tell me this is not fall. And lastly, we are going to be using the Kiss New York Professional lip pencil. This is in the shade Deep Wild Cherry, what it looks like. And we're gonna just line my bottom lips. And we're done. I actually forgot to contour my face, so we're gonna go ahead and do that now. Honestly, I feel like that's a really good last step because it kind of just like snatches everything together. I'm using this dark brown and I'm kind of just gonna snatch everything, bring everything together. You don't want to put too much though, but make sure that you are putting enough. And just add a little bit on our forehead to give the illusion that we don't have a giant forehead. And yeah, you guys, I'm genuinely obsessed with this makeup look. Like, if y'all just see me walking in the streets with this makeup for the rest of the fall season, don't even be surprised. Let's go ahead and take this off to give the final reveal. Oh my gosh, yes, 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 yes. This is what I needed. So we're basically done now. Oh my gosh, I'm speechless. Like, I didn't even know I could do my makeup this good. Like, are we seeing this? It's honestly insane how good this looks. Like, oh my gosh, with like the warm toned jewelry, like the gold, and then like the gold highlight, and then just like the reds. It just like, it's screaming fall. It's screaming fall. And so yeah, that's basically all for this makeup tutorial. I hope you guys all enjoyed. If you guys do plan on doing this makeup, don't forget to tag me. And yeah, that's all for this video. If you're new to my channel, once again, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below which is your favorite season, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye.